Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Halal Crypto Investing. I've been meaning to do this video on Celestia and price targets. So keep watching until the end for what I think will be price predictions and the main reasons why. So let's look at Celestia. Celestia, before we look at anything and in terms of investing, is it halal? That's the main thing. And Celestia is an infrastructure project, so it is a halal project. But let's just have a quick glance at the website. The first modular blockchain network, Celestia, is a modular data availability network that securely scales with the number of users, making it easy for anyone to launch their own blockchain. So it's to do with data availability. It's got an amazing team. It's got huge backing. There are lots of things available online, which you can find and look for yourself. I'm going to put links on the website in the description below, rather, so that you can check it out yourself. So here's an interview with Mustafa Al-Bassam, who did an interview with Delphi Digital. So you can go to his interview or his presentation. Here's another video, the Internet of Modular Blockchains on Celestia, and a few more others. So a few links I'll put there. They go into the team and so on. So it is a very good project. Now, in terms of when it came out, I was monitoring the price, looking at the price. Sometimes it goes up and then it goes down. And so that's exactly what happened. It went all the way up to 2.7. And then it went down to 2.3. It didn't really go down further. Then it started to kind of shoot up all the way up to 7.19. And then it had a pullback, and that's when I got in. So I did buy a little bit at around just above $5. So about $5.50. So that's my kind of entry point. I'm not fully in it. If it goes down further, I will dollar cost average down. So it's difficult to kind of do a price prediction. So what I thought is there something I can compare it to? And I thought Arweave. Arweave is an infrastructure project. It's not the same kind of thing, but I thought, okay, if infrastructure, maybe that could be a comparison. So let's look at Arweave. Okay, and here we have Arweave. And in terms of the market cap previously, Arweave went to 1 billion. So let's do some calculations on that. So Arweave was at 1 billion in the first cycle, and in the second cycle it went to 4 billion. If we look at Celestia's market cap, it's close to 1 billion already, 844 million. So if Celestia goes to $4 billion as a market cap, what will the token price be? So let's just do some quick spreadsheet numbers here. So Celestia tier. The current circulating supply is 145 million. Let's call it 146 million. 1, 2, 3. All right. And the current price is 5.79. And so when you multiply these two numbers, that's how you get the market cap. And my circulating supply, 146, slightly above, and you can see it's 845 million, 844 million. So you've got that. Now let's look at other things. So what we are saying is Arweave went to 4 billion. So if Celestia goes to 4 billion, what will be the token price? So we do market cap divided by the circulating supply. That gives us 27.39. That's not too bad. So what is the return on that? So Let's change this to a percentage. So that's 473%. So a profit of 373%. So that's where we've went to. Now, let's speculate a little bit more now. In the previous cycle, it went from 1 billion to 4 billion. So it kind of multiplied by 4. So let's look at, if we multiply this by 4, the previous market cycle by 4, that gives us 16 billion. And if we have the same circulating supply, where will this go to? So this is pure speculation again. So we're saying, we went to 4 billion and it will kind of have this trajectory. And so it will go to 16 billion. So based on a similar thing, so you've got the market cap divided by the circulating supply, that will go to $109. So that is a return of $1,892%. In other words, 1,700% profit. So if I use some simple numbers to give an idea, if you have £100, what does that become? When we multiply these, if you put in £100, it becomes £473. If you put in, if it gives you a return of 1,892%, then that £100 becomes £1,800. If we change this to £1,000, £1,000 becomes 4,731. Based on $27, and based on $109, 1,000 becomes 18,927. So this one is more realistic, clearly, whereas this one is much more speculative. Now, what am I looking at in terms of price selling points? Now, what ThorChain has taught me is to be modest and take profit. So if my buying point is, let's say, 5.79 is $6, and I am hoping to get to 27, well, let's go to something in the middle. So $15 would be my first selling point. The second one would be $27. And then I can leave a little bit on the table. If it's going to go to 110, let's say a nice number would be 50, 75, and then 100. So these were just points to kind of scale out. But my big chunk would be more reasonably around this one, $27. $27 is what I think could go in the next bull run. Now, there's a key factor here, which is that token unlocks. In a year's time, the remaining unlocks will appear. So I'll do another video closer to the time. Now, in terms of how that may plan out, I remember holding Solana and then selling some Solana when the token unlock happened, and nothing, which was a mistake because nothing really happened. So my key thing will be is when token unlocks occur, just to wait and see what happens. And if the price stops, it probably will be wait and see until it settles. If the price is stable, then that means it's very, very bullish and the price can shoot up to these numbers of 100 and so on. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you like the content, subscribe and see you in the next one. Assalamu alaikum. Peace be.